Welcome to our deep dive. You ready to explore the world of success?
I am. Let's go.
We're going to be focusing on, really diving deep into the concepts in the work of Anoush Khaze,
Yeah.
resilience coach, author,
Mhm.
and someone who has really walked the walk when it comes to success mindset.
Yeah, he has a pretty incredible story.
Right. Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's not your typical
Right.
win at all costs, kind of definition of success.
Right.
It's more about the approach,
hmm
and the consistent actions and not necessarily even just the end goal itself.
Oh, I see. So it's not just about reaching the mountain peak. It's
No.
about how you climb.
Exactly. Yeah. He believes that success mindset is about developing the mental tools and habits to navigate any situation, not just achieving specific outcomes. It's more about
So it's almost like you're building those mental muscles so you can handle whatever comes your way.
exactly. And he uses a powerful analogy.
Okay. Yeah.
He talks about training for a marathon.
No, I'm not a runner,
Sure.
but I get the idea. It's like the discipline and the mental fortitude you build through that constant practice.
Right.
So how does that translate into cultivating success mindset in other areas of life?
So it's the same principle.
Okay.
He believes that by focusing on consistent effort, the right approach, self-belief, we can achieve remarkable things.
Okay.
And this is where his personal story becomes incredibly powerful.
Okay.
Demonstrating how a cultivated success mindset can help navigate even the most extreme challenges.
You're talking about his heart attack, right?
Yes.
The widowmaker artery completely blocked.
Exactly.
I mean, that just sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it was a life or death situation.
Wow.
And, what's striking is how Kai's, despite being a coach who teaches these principles,
Yeah.
he found himself, facing a challenge
Yeah.
in an area that he'd neglected his own health.
So even someone who is, dedicated to success in some areas can still have blind spots.
Exactly.
It's a good reminder that you need to apply these principles
Yeah.
holistically to all areas of your life.
Absolutely. But what's truly inspiring is that even in that moment of crisis, facing his own mortality,
Wow.
Kaiser never lost his positive mindset. He even joked with the doctors.
Oh, wow.
He attributes this incredible resilience to years of cultivating a success mindset,
hmm
which became his anchor in that storm.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It really makes you think, how often do we let our mindset sabotage us in the face of challenges?
Mm-hmm.
Do we become overwhelmed, or do we tap into that inner strength to persevere?
That's a key question.
Yeah.
Kaiser wants us to ask ourselves. He emphasizes that a success mindset is not about denying reality or being unrealistically positive.
Right.
It's about approaching challenges with a solution-oriented attitude and a belief in your ability to overcome them.
Okay.
And he uses a fascinating analogy to illustrate this.
Okay, go on.
It's the Chinese bamboo tree.
I've heard of this one. This is the tree that takes years to sprout, right?
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, bam, massive growth.
Precisely. It takes 5 years for the Chinese bamboo to even emerge from the ground.
Mm.
And then it shoots up 80 feet
Wow.
in just 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Khaze uses this analogy to highlight the importance of patience,
Okay.
persistence,
Mm-hmm.
and trusting the process.
So how do we apply that to cultivating a success mindset? I mean, we're not all growing bamboo forests.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
about recognizing that sometimes we put in the work, we nurture our goals, but the results aren't immediately visible.
Right.
Like that bamboo, we might be developing a strong root system beneath the surface, preparing for that eventual dramatic growth spurt.
Okay, I'm starting to see the connection.
Yeah.
So it's about trusting the process,
Yeah.
even when we don't see immediate results.
Yeah.
But how do we stay motivated during that underground phase,
Oh.
especially when it feels like, 5 years is an eternity? Right. And that's where visualization plays a key role.
Okay.
Khaze believes in creating a success strategy,
Mm-hmm.
which includes vividly imagining yourself succeeding even when facing challenges.
It's almost like creating a mental blueprint for success.
Yes.
And this reminds me of a quote from Kazi's mentor, Dexter Yeager.
Oh, yeah.
If your dream is big enough, facts don't count.
Love that quote.
I mean, that's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
It's not about ignoring reality. It's
No.
about focusing on what you want to create,
Exactly.
regardless of external circumstances.
Yeah.
So how do we make visualization a practical tool, not just some, feel-good exercise?
So Khaze talks about the importance of creating a vivid mental picture. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel when you achieve that goal? The more real you make it in your mind, the more your brain starts to believe it's possible.
Yeah.
And that, you know, fuels action.
So it's not just daydreaming, it's almost like a mental rehearsal.
Exactly, and it's not a one-time thing,
Yeah.
you know. Kayes recommends making visualization a regular practice, especially when facing obstacles.
Okay.
It's like strengthening a muscle.
Got it.
The more you use it, the more powerful it becomes.
That makes sense. But, let's be honest, staying positive all the time is tough.
Sure.
Life throws curveballs.
Right.
Self-doubt creeps in.
Yeah.
How do we cultivate that unshakable belief, especially when things get hard?
This is where two specific mindsets come in.
Okay.
Adaptability and resilience, which Kayes considers essential for navigating the ups and downs of life.
Okay. Break those down for us.
Yeah.
What do they look like in practice?
So adaptability is about being flexible, like a willow tree bending in the wind. It's about adjusting your plans when obstacles arise, instead of getting stuck in rigid thinking.
So it's about being open to different paths, not clinging to one specific outcome.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that there are often multiple ways to reach your destination.
Oh.
Resilience, on the other hand, it's about bouncing back from setbacks, like that rubber ball we talked about earlier.
Right. It's about not letting those setbacks define you, but using them as opportunities to learn and grow.
Precisely. Kayes emphasizes that setbacks are inevitable,
Yeah.
but it's how we respond to them that determines our success.
That's a really good point.
And remember Dexter Yeager's words, you have to give yourself time to succeed.
So it's not about instant gratification.
Right.
It's about playing the long game.
Yes, it's about acknowledging that success is a journey, not a destination.
Okay.
And like any journey, there will be bumps along the road.
Right.
But with a resilient mindset, we can navigate those bumps and keep moving forward. Kayes also stresses the importance of cultivating success habits, those small, consistent actions that compound over time.
This takes us back to that Chinese bamboo analogy, right?
Exactly.
It's about consistent nurturing even when we don't see immediate results.
Yeah.
So what are some examples of success habits that can cultivate this mindset?
It could be anything from setting aside time each day for personal development, practicing gratitude, surrounding yourself with positive influences, to even something as simple as making your bed every morning.
Okay.
These small actions might seem insignificant on their own, but over time, they create a ripple effect,
Yeah.
shaping our mindset and our reality.
It's about creating that positive momentum, building those mental muscles day by day.
Exactly.
Khaze also highlights the importance of mentors in this journey.
Yeah, for sure.
He shares a story about wiring his uncle's apartment as a teenager, emphasizing the power of belief and mentorship.
Right. And that experience instilled in him a belief that given the right support and resources, he could achieve anything. And that belief became a driving force throughout his life. He learned the power of having someone believe in you,
Yeah.
especially when you're doubting yourself.
It's amazing how a single experience can have such a profound impact on our mindset.
For sure.
Makes you realize the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who lift us up and champion our potential.
Absolutely. Having a supportive network can be a game changer, especially when facing challenges. It's about seeking out mentors, coaches, or even peers who inspire you,
Right.
challenge you, and help you stay accountable to your goals.
So we've talked about the importance of visualization,
Yeah.
adaptability, resilience, success habits,
Right.
and mentorship. But how do we start putting all this into practice? Where do we even begin cultivating a success mindset?
So Kaz offers 3 key tips that I think provide a great starting point.
Okay, lay them on us.
He emphasizes the importance of having a fertile mind,
Okay.
nourishing it with the right inputs, and being selective about your associations.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but what exactly does he mean by a fertile mind?
It's about being open to learning,
Okay.
acknowledging that you don't know everything, and being willing to be coached and mentored.
Yeah.
It's about approaching life with a sense of curiosity and a desire to grow.
So it's about stepping outside our comfort zones and embracing new ideas and perspectives.
Exactly. It's about being open to feedback, even when it's uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and recognizing that there's always room for improvement.
Makes sense. And what about nourishing our minds with the right inputs?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
It's about being mindful of the information we consume. It's about investing in ourselves through books, podcasts, courses, anything that expands our knowledge, challenges our thinking, and inspires us to grow.
So it's not just about filling our minds with random information, but about being intentional about what we expose ourselves to.
Exactly. It's about choosing content that aligns with our goals and values,
Yeah.
content that nourishes our minds and helps us cultivate a positive and growth-oriented mindset.
It makes me think about all the time we spend scrolling through social media
Oh,
or
yeah.
watching mindless TV. Maybe we could replace some of that with something more enriching.
Absolutely. It's about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about investing in our personal and professional growth rather than indulging in activities that drain us or hold us back.
So, to recap, we have a fertile mind that's open to learning.
Uh-huh.
We're nourishing it with the right inputs.
Yeah.
And then what was that last point?
The third tip is about being selective about our associations.
Right.
Kais believes we become like the people we spend the most time with.
Oh, for sure.
So it's crucial to surround ourselves with ambitious, supportive individuals who inspire and challenge us.
It's about creating a positive and empowering circle of influence.
Exactly.
This reminds me of a quote from Confucius. If you are in any room and think that you're the smartest person there, then I'm sorry to inform you, but they have wronged their guest.
Love that quote.
Right.
It's a powerful reminder to seek out those who can help us grow
Mm-hmm.
and to avoid those who might hold us back.
Right.
It's about building relationships with people who believe in us, support our dreams, and challenge us to become the best versions of ourselves.
It sounds like creating a success mindset is a multifaceted journey that involves both internal and external work. It's about cultivating the right mindset, nourishing our minds with the right inputs, and surrounding ourselves with the right people. But it all starts with taking that first step, right? It seems like cultivating a success mindset is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix.
Yeah.
It's about making a conscious decision to approach life with a certain attitude and a certain set of tools.
You hit the nail on the head. It's about recognizing that we have the power to choose our mindset even when circumstances are challenging. Khaze's story is a powerful testament to that.
Right.
He faced a life-threatening situation, but his cultivated mindset helped him navigate that challenge and emerge even stronger.
Yeah, his story really underscores the idea that a success mindset isn't about being happy-go-lucky all the time.
Right.
It's about having the mental and emotional resilience to face whatever life throws at you.
Absolutely. It's about developing that inner strength and belief in yourself even when things get tough. And remember, it's not about denying negative emotions or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging those feelings,
Right.
processing them, and choosing to focus on solutions and possibilities.
So it's a much more nuanced and proactive approach than just thinking positive.
Exactly.
It's about equipping yourself with the mental tools to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life.
Exactly. And those tools, visualization, adaptability, resilience, building positive habits, seeking mentorship, those are all things we can actively develop and strengthen over time.
Yeah,
It's like building a mental gym for your mind.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. Is there one key takeaway you hope our listener walks away with today?
I think the most important thing is recognizing that cultivating a success mindset is a journey, not a destination.
Okay.
It's about embracing the process of growth,
Yeah.
learning from our setbacks, and consistently choosing to approach life with an empowering mindset.
It's about being intentional about our thoughts, our actions,
Yeah,
and the company we keep.
for sure.
And remembering that even small, consistent steps can lead to significant results over time.
Yeah,
Just like that Chinese bamboo, slowly building its strength before that incredible burst of growth.
well said. And remember, success is not a one-size-fits-all concept.
Right.
It's about defining what success means to you and pursuing it with passion and purpose.
So as we wrap up this exploration into the world of cultivating a success mindset, we leave you with this question to ponder.
Okay.
What's one small action you can take today to start nurturing your own success mindset?
It could be starting a gratitude journal,
Okay.
reaching out to a mentor, practicing visualization,
Mm-hmm.
or simply replacing a negative thought with a more empowering one.
Every journey begins with a single step.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope it's inspired you to embrace the power of a success mindset and start creating the life you truly desire.